Hello and welcome everybody. Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. I thought I would jump on and do a bit of a surprise live crafting session. I was sitting here, I have rearranged my desk and I've got a new desk platform. So I thought what I would do is jump on and test out the platform and see what you think of it. So please, when you jump on, let me know that you're on. Let me know that you're watching. Hello, Matthew, Teresa, Sharon. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so just bear with me here for a bit and I'll get you up on the device so I can see everyone's comments. And we will get ourselves motivated and get started. So I'm sitting here today crafting away and thinking, you know what? I should just jump on and craft with everyone live. So that was my plan. So I thought I'll just jump on, see who wants to jump on with me and just do a bit of live crafting. So what are you all up to today? What have you been up to? And are you crafting? And if you are, what are you crafting with? Hello, we have Wendy, Sharon, Beverly, Matthew, Teresa, Winanne, Margaret, Cheryl, Cindy, Eileen, Carolyn. Hello, everybody. I love seeing all of the people. And hello from Germany. It's probably Anya. Is that how you say your name? Anya from Germany, if you can understand English. Cindy, Patty, hello and welcome. So I have nothing planned. I'm crafting on the fly once again. So if this is the first time that you've watched me, beware. I do this quite often. I just jump on and go for it. I have no idea what I'm up to, no idea what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of sets out that are brand new out of our new catalog. So I thought I would have a little bit of a play around with some of the sets. So when you jump on, please feel free to share back onto your social media sites. So if it's Facebook, share back onto Facebook. Even if you're watching the recording, share back onto Facebook. If you are new to my channel, please let me know that you are new. Please let me know that you're watching. You're making dinner, Teresa, and watching me. Please let me know that you're new and say hello. I love getting to find out. Oh, I was right, Anya. I did get it right. So I love finding out how far my crafting videos get. So if you share back onto your social media, you never know who out of your friends on Facebook may be wanting to get into crafting, may be interested, or maybe hadn't thought about it, but when they the video turns up in their news feed because they're friends with you, they may end up wanting to craft as well. The other thing is, if you like the video here on YouTube, if you actually like the video, so hit the thumbs up button, that will go into your playlist. So if you want to go back to this video and find it again, you can quite easily find it if you give me the thumbs up button. It also helps my video get shown more on YouTube to reach more people that may be interested. You've been cutting card fronts, Beverly. Well done. So the other thing is, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down in that bottom right hand corner and turn on the bell notification and you will get notified every time I go live. I know I didn't set up a hey Rose, I know I didn't set up a time that I was going to go live, an event to let you know, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on, I'm going to craft, and Lord knows what I'm going to come up with. So it is what it is, and it's called crafting on the fly. All right, so let's get to crafting because that's what you want to see. So I'm just going to change now down to my desk. So see my beautiful new desk? I have this gorgeous timber look. And I have tweaked my webcam a little bit. So hopefully it's going to be clear. Hopefully you're going to be able to see the video very well. And let me know what you think. You're looking for the 1,000th time, Cheryl, what to order on the 3rd of June. Correct, because on the 3rd of June, our brand new catalogue is going to go live. Hang on, and I grab one. So if you don't have your hands on one of these gorgeous brand new catalogs, this is brand new and it's going to start on the 3rd of June. I've already had some wonderful people join my team. I've had 7 people join my team in the last week and a half, which has been fantastic. Because they want to get a discount and they want to be able to buy the products in this brand new catalog at a 20% discount. So stunning desktop. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm thinking it looks pretty clean and pretty clear. I'm just going to make sure I don't get any ink on it. That's the next problem. It looks like wood. Yes. Thank you. So I thought it might actually make the colors look a lot better. I was actually doing a bit of a test run with a team member of mine, and we have these colors. So can you tell me, do the new in colors look absolutely stunning? So these are our 5 new in colors. It has a closer look to it. Thank you, Eileen. These are our 5 new in colors. So we have Magenta Madness, we have Bumblebee, we have Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, and Cinnamon Cider. So these are our 5 brand new in colors. Now, in our in colors, we have cardstock, we have designer series paper, we have ribbons, we have embellishments, we have ink pads that will hopefully be coming on the 3rd of June, re-inkers, Stampin' Right markers, and Stampin' blends. And we also have some memories and more cards that go with our in colors as well. Now, if you are interested in collecting these 5 in colors and you didn't want to have the big outlay to actually order the new in colors right now, you may want to be a part of my in color club. So there is details over on my website, which is stampinwithdonnag.com. And you can collect all 5 colors. So each month you collect everything to do with that color in that month. So one month may be Magenta Madness, the next month may be Bumblebee, the next month may be Misty Moonlight, and the next month Just Jade, and then Cinnamon Cider. And eventually you'll have all of the products that go with the in colors. And we have our in colors for 2 whole years. So 2 years is fantastic to enjoy these beautiful brand new colors. So what I thought I'd do is I've got 2 sets out here this morning. I've got the Blossoms in Bloom, and it has this beautiful, stunning set of dies. So we have an intricate set of dies, and we also have the more solid look with the dies as well. So, and plus we have some little flowers that we can cut out. So I thought I may make a card with that. And then I've also got this gorgeous field of flowers, and it's got this beautiful punch that goes with it. The punch is called Confetti Flowers Borders Punch, and it's a punch that punches out some confetti flowers for the border. So you can do a border on your card like this, but you can also, if you look at these stamps here, you can line these flowered stamps up and you can cut it with that border punch. And you can get some great little flowers that are stamped and then cut out as well. So as I said, I am just going to wing it today, and I'm just going to go with the flow, and I'm going to see what I come up with. So the first thing I want to ask you is, what color combination do we think we want to use? Tell me some colors of what we want to use. First of all, what color would you like for the card base? So I'm going to make this an interactive video. I'm going to make it that you girls and gentlemen out there are going to be able to choose what colors. So the majority will rule. So if I get this similar colors, so tell me what color you would like me to do the card base in. If you want to use the new in colors, we can use the new in colors. Hey, Cheryl, how you going? Hey, Patty, how you going? Thank you for sharing on Facebook, Patty. Hey, Kathy, how you going? You caught me live for a while. And I've got Colby Sowen Vac on here. I've got Jackie. Welcome, everybody. So tell me a colored card base you would like me to use. Do you want me to use the in color card bases, or would you like me to use something else? Hey, Fran, how you going? Thanks for joining. So I might actually make the choice a little bit easier. How about what I do is I reach back here and see what I have. Okay. All right, so I have Flirty Flamingo. Do we want to start with a Flirty Flamingo? Cinnamon Cider. Okay, we could start with Cinnamon Cider. Let me see. I'll just grab it. Cinnamon Cider. Cinnamon Cider and Jade. I must admit, okay, we'll put the floaty flamingo away. I must admit, I have a bit of a soft spot for the name Just Jade, because you all know my eldest daughter's name is Jade. Cinnamon cider, misty moonlight. There's a few for cinnamon cider. The new green in color, says Anya. You don't know the English name. The English name is Just Jade, Anya. Just Jade. Okay, so we've got a few for cinnamon cider, a few for Jade. Actually, we've got more for Jade. So you know what? I'm going to go for the Jade. Seeing I have a daughter that is called Jade, I will use the Jade color. All right. That's it. No more advances. Hey, Gail, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right. So I'll just grab my paper trimmer, which is right here. Okay, so the first thing I will do is cut my card base. So I'll just pop that over there and I'll cut my card base. Now, everyone is different how they cut their card bases. This is my personal measurements for a card base. I'm going to do 5 3/4 inches that way. And then I'm going to do 8 inches the other way. And that's going to give me the card base. So when I fold that in half, it's going to give me a card front size of 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. So I'll just fold that in half and burnish it with my bone folder. And there we have 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Now, I'm going to have to see whether this will fit on that card front. I've got to see how, I'll pull it off, how well it's going to fit. It is just going to fit. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one solid one out. So what do you think we should do the solid one in? Do you think we should do the solid one in white and then do the detailed one back in the Just Jade? In Germany, it's called, are you ready for my German language? Aventuren. That's probably a very, very bad German accent. Aventuren. Are you laughing at me? Or laughing at me probably is more like it. All right, so I think I'm actually going to do this solid one. I think I'm going to do in Whisper White. And then I think the detailed one, vellum could be an idea. Okay, so Cheryl says vellum, Margaret says white. Bumblebee says Winanne. Okay, I'm going to actually try the vellum. The vellum sounds like a great idea. So let me just grab a piece of vellum. Let me see if this vellum piece will be big enough. I think it will be. Let me see. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring in the big shot. So I'm just going to, bear with me here. I'm just going to change the angle of my camera to fit the big shot in. Are we ready for it? Okay. So I'm going to bring in the big shot and I'm going to cut out that one out of vellum. I'll cut one out of vellum, and Margaret, I'll cut one out of our Whisper White, and we'll see which one we like. We'll work it out. Okay, so I'm going to run that one through. So this is the solid one. So bear with me if my desk moves a little bit. And this is the first time I've used these. So, ooh, look at that in the vellum. Ooh, and did it cut out properly? Not quite. There's a few little pieces there. Okay. So we've got the vellum. Okay, it needed to be run through a second time because that didn't cut out very well. So now you're going to see what I'm going to do. When something doesn't cut out perfectly, I'm going to line it back up. and I'm going to turn it over the other way. As I said, this is the first time I've used it, so this is going to iron out the kinks of what we need to do if it doesn't cut properly. So I'm just going to line that back up, push it back in. Fingers crossed that this is going to work. Do you think it's going to work? I don't know whether it will or it won't. Let me see. I'm just going to whack a bit of a post-it note so that it doesn't move. I want to push down in there. I'm going to put a post-it note there. And I'm going to pop another post-it note over this side. This could be a massive fail, or it could work. We will see. Okay, let's pop that on there and that on there. And let's hope that works. Or I could just grab another sheet and do it upside down. Grab these ones, might be stickier. Okay, I think that's going to work. We will see. Let's put the plate on and just hope for the best. What will be, will be. Are you ready for it? Yeah, I probably needed a shim, but I'm going to do this backwards and forwards a few times. So when I have an issue with something not cutting through properly, I turn it upside down and run it through upside down. Did you hear it crackling and cutting into there? Now, are you ready for this? Look at this. So much better. Look at that. And we've got a bit of our sticky note on here, but we can pull that off. So see how the pieces just dropped out? So whenever you have an issue with getting that nice detailed cut, turn it upside down and run it through again. All right, so we've got that. I'll try one with our Whisper White, and I'll do that upside down to start off with. So just grab a piece of Whisper White. And I just need to cut that to be able to run it through. Okay. We'll pop a piece of Whisper White on here. And I'm going to pop it on there like that, upside down, and I'm going to pop my Whisper White over the top. And we'll run that through. And we'll run it through a couple of times to make sure that it actually cuts through really nicely. So backwards and forwards. And can you hear that crunching? Can you hear that? It's the blade cutting into that top layer. And yep, look at that. Cut through perfectly. The vellum is a little bit harder to cut, I must admit. All right, look at that. Stunning. Okay, so while we've got the big shot in here, we will use the other intricate die, and we will use that with our Just Jade. So I'll use that piece that I cut from my base. So we'll run that, run that through. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to put my card base on it and then pop my cutting pad over the top. So still, I've got that upside down again. And let's see what we've got. I'm just going to check that out before I take that off. That looks like it's cut through really well. So I'm going to take that off. And let's see what we have here. Wow. Look at that. Now, what we probably should have done on this is use our adhesive sheets on the back. I know that we don't have them, but they're coming back. So we are going to have them in our new catalog. So look at that. Stunning. All right, so we'll move that big shot out of the way now that we've done those two. And you could probably do the paper piecing technique with this as well. I'll just clean up my desk. Now that I've got this nice, gorgeous new desk, we don't want to have our rubbish pieces all over it. All right. So I'll just zoom back in again. So and we'll go to there. Okay, so now we're zoomed back in again. All right, so let's bring those pieces back in and let's see what we want to do with them. So we have our card base. We have our Whisper White that we can do like that with our intricate piece over the top. Oh, look at that. Did that just go absolutely stunning? Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Susie from Illinois, how are you? Thank you for joining. Margaret saying, wow, I know. Sorry, the comments are very delayed, so I'm probably going to get the comments a little bit later than normal, but look at that. Okay, so we have that, or we can go with this one. So we've got the Whisper White, so I want you to vote on this. We've got the Whisper White, or we can go the vellum. What do you think about the vellum or the Whisper White? There's the vellum. Whisper White, I must say, is absolutely stunning. I'm feeling like I want to go towards the Whisper White. So what's your votes? Tell me what your votes are, Whisper White or the vellum. I'll just poke out some of these little pokey bits while I wait for your comments. Because after all, you are helping me with this card. So I definitely need your input. Whisper White. Everyone's saying Whisper White. Okay, so the vellum could be for another way that we might be able to do it. It might be actually better, the vellum being the intricate piece on top. Could be quite good. But anyway, okay, so we're going to go the Whisper White. So before I actually go to glue that on, I'm actually going to do something with this piece here. So I'm just going to grab a piece of paper to protect my brand new surface, because we don't want anything getting over my brand new surface. So we're going to pop that on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stamp out of here, and I'm going to stamp something on that background. So probably the first thing that I want to do is I maybe want to take, and because we don't have the, oh, wow, that's a big stamp. I'm going to use that big block. Okay, so we've got a big block here. So I'm going to stamp that, I think. Let me see here. I've got to see how this is going to fit. So I've got to make sure this is going to stamp and fit. Okay, so I need to stamp it like that. All right, are we ready for this? I think I'm going to use mint macaron. I'm thinking for, there it is there. I'm going to use mint macaron. I know that we don't have the Just Jade, and I feel like I really need to try this on something first, like on a scrap piece of paper before I do it on there, because I haven't used this stamp before, and because it's photopolymer, I like to smoosh it on a bit of paper first. So I'm just going to bring in this and smoosh it on a bit of paper. Now you'll understand when I say the smooshing technique. Vellum and Magenta Madness could be good too. This is my smooshing technique. This is what I do. I go like this when I have a brand new photopolymer stamp. You see that? You get the ink and you smoosh it onto your piece of paper, so that then when you actually go to stamp it, it will ink a lot better, because sometimes our photopolymer stamps have like a bit of a film left on them from when they've manufactured them, and sometimes they don't actually give us the correct nice stamped image that we want because of that film. All right, so it was like that, wasn't it? Whoops. I probably need the Stamparatus for this, but you know what? We're going to go with the flow and we're just going to go for it. So I'm going to stamp that down. I'm using a Pierce mat for the simple fact that it is a photopolymer stamp. So for us to get a really good stamped image, we really need to use that Pierce mat. Are you ready? Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. So now, even with the vellum, so I'm just going to show you, even if we decided to do this with the vellum, which way was it? That way. Look at that, even with the vellum over it. Pretty cute. Hello from Queensland. Hello, Joan. How are you? Yes, I think definitely the vellum for the overlay. Exactly. All right, so I'm going to see what that then looks like with our image. So we're going to be able to do this. Although, you know what? I actually still got to turn it. I know it's not going to line up, but that's okay. I want to actually have some stamped images underneath here. So it's going to change that look. I'm also going to grab the smaller flowers and do some smaller flowers around as well. Just going to grab one of the small flowers. I don't really need it. They're both very similar. So I'm going to grab one of the small flowers. I'm going to ink that up with my mint macaron. And I'm just going to randomly stamp some flowers around on that background, because I actually want it that it's going to have a little bit of interest happening in that background. So just like that. So we've got flowers everywhere. And then when we pop this on, it looks gorgeous. I want to pop it on that way, just there like that. All right. So now I'm going to show you the trick. You're probably going to look at it and you're going to go, how in the world is she going to line up that intricate design on there and glue it on? Well, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in a silicone mat. Oh, and that's the next question. Where is my little foam duva? That could be the issue. I've probably lost my little sponge. But you know what? I could probably make another little sponge. Hang on, bear with me. I will be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to go and grab, oh, is there some here? I've lost my little glue sponge. It's gone missing. I'll be back. This is what you call improvising. I've got a sponge and I've used it for colouring, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to do the same thing. I've lost my little sponge. I just cleaned up this morning to get this desk happening the way it is, and I have no idea where my cute little glue sponge is gone, but we will improvise. Okay, so I'm going to use my Tombow. Which is where? Oh my Lord. Okay, we'll get a new one. That's what happens. Oh, there it is, over there. I may have to on it. All right. We will get my Tombow. I found my container of Tombows. I feel like that little sponge is around here somewhere, but anyway. All right, so I'm going to squeeze a dab of glue here. Just like that. You may have seen this trick. And I normally have a little dog clip on this. I'm going to turn over my layer. I'm going to smoosh that around a little bit, and I don't want to get it on my new desk. Okay, And I'm just going to add the glue like this. This is the quickest and easiest way of getting glue over the bits that you need. Okay, and then I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm then going to line up this, which that's the way it goes there. So I'm just going to line up, are you ready for it? This little piece here. And then gradually the rest is all going to, I'm going to sit it on my card so I don't get any glue on there. We're just going to sit it over the top like that. Can you see that? And then you just place it around and line it up. It's actually not that hard to line up. Quite easy actually. And then because you've got those little tiny, the glue on the back, you can just move it because you've got your Tombow, you can just move it and look at that. Look at how you can line it up. Okay, so has anyone else had that and didn't know how to line it up? Because there you go. That's super, super easy. The Tombow glue gives you that wiggle room so you can move it and get it exactly right. And then just press it down. Easy as. Look at that. Okay, I keep getting it the wrong way up, don't I? That way there, I think is going to fit the best. All right, so what I'm actually going to do is to lift that up and make it look really, really, really gorgeous. I'm going to turn it over and I'm just going to grab some of my dimensionals, and on the big spots where I can fit the big dimensionals, I'm going to pop a big one. So in the centers of those big flowers, we can pop a big dimensional, making sure that we're not going to see it on the other side. And then I think I'm going to go through with my mini dimensionals and just pop a few mini dimensionals on. Now it's worth the effort of popping these little dimensionals in places where you need them, because it is actually worth the effort to pop it up and make sure that it's going to sit up 3D looking on the front of your card. So what you got to do is pop them into the centers of those flowers. Down here we can pop it right on that leaf if we want. There's many places that we can pop them around, but I'm just going to strategically place them around. I think I need some over this way. Definitely can do one in there. That could have been actually a big one, but anyway. Hey Susan, how you going? Thank you for joining. So if you've only just popped on, please feel free to share back onto your Facebook so that more people can join us and craft. All right. I'm thinking that's looking pretty good. I'll pop them back over. All right. So now I'm going to take off the backings off all of those. So just with your take your pick tool, you can pull those backings off really, really easy, and they collect on your take your pick tool. I finally mastered how to do that. It's just a flick of your wrist. When you go to pull it off, you just twist and flick, and you can pull those backings off really easy. And that way you're not getting stuck to it. All right. Hello, Barbara from Vancouver in Canada. Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. So I'm going to go, I think, just like that. How's that look? Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got that gorgeous 3D effect, which I think is really, really great. All right. So what have we got as far as sentiments in that stamp set? Let me see. Happy birthday, thinking of you. Sure do miss you. Thank you. I like you a lot. Get well soon. I'm thinking I might go happy birthday. You can't stay, Camilla. You've got a class. No worries. All good. You can catch the replay. Hey, Cheryl Lee. Hey, Carolyn. Hello. How do I say Erika? Is it Erika Armitage? Erika? Is that how you say your name? Wendy's saying it's beautiful. All right, so we need a strip of something, and I'm going to just put happy birthday. But I think we might actually have to bring in some of the jade color ribbon. That's going to have to go on that one. Okay, so I've got happy birthday. We'll make that like that. All right, let's do, I feel like I want to do the happy birthday in a darker color. Or do we want to do it in, what color do you think we should do the sentiment in, people? Let me see. I'm thinking a gray, like maybe, sorry, excuse me here. Reaching across the desk there, maybe basic gray, I'm thinking. Bobby was saying that she was playing with this die and stamp set today. They're beautiful. They are fairly easy to work with, aren't they? I agree. I'm quite surprised at how quickly and easily that those two layers went together. Okay, so I'm going to do basic gray. Happy birthday in basic gray. I'm going to do it just down the bottom here because I haven't stamped with this before. So if it doesn't stamp properly, I'll do another one. But that one stamped absolutely perfectly. All right. So I might bring in my little baby trimmer. Now, where might that be? There it is. It sounds like my craft room is a real mess, but it's not a real mess. It's just that I'm in between trying to sort things out because I'm trying to redo my craft room. So I'm trying to sort things out and remove the things that I don't need. Now you're probably looking at this thinking, oh my Lord, she doesn't have the guard on that. And you are correct. But it's because I'm quite happy to do it. I've got fingernails that can hold the piece there, but can you look at that? Look at how beautiful that gorgeous little trimmer has cut that. And I'm thinking that can go over in the middle. So I actually think I'm going to do my little, I'm not going to flag it. I think I'm actually going to do this angled cut like that and like that. So we have that gorgeous layer there. So now we need some beautiful ribbon in behind. So we'll bring in the jade ribbon. I'm just wondering whether we could do something else with it. Just to give it a little bit more pop. Okay. So I have the jade ribbon here. But I also have this gorgeous gold trim. So I think we're going to do something with the gold trim and then we'll put the green, the just jade ribbon in behind as well. All right, so pop them back in there. What I might do is in behind here, I'm going to pop a little bit of double-sided tape on the back here. So what are you thinking about the video, everyone? Are you thinking that the video looks a lot clearer and a lot brighter and a lot better than what I've usually have? I've been tweaking things this morning, trying to get everything to look really, really nice. All right, so I'm going to take that off. And then with my gold twine, oh, if I can get that, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to wrap it a few times around my fingers. So I'm going to do around 3 fingers first and then around 4 fingers. Okay. Doris is saying, yes, it looks better. Okay, so then I'm going to pop this. I actually think I might go like that in behind, just like that. Would be okay if I could pick it up. Okay, look at that. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, I feel like it needs to be on an angle. So we needed to do that, but maybe place it more like that and like that. How's that looking? I think that's the go. Okay, I'm going to pop that end back into there. And then I'm going to cut that off. Look at that. And then what I want to do with the jade ribbon is I want to pop some going across. I might even just do that maybe. Let me see that and that. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. All right, so I think I might just do that. And then that on top. What do you think? Okay, Geraldine's saying that she hasn't seen Jenny on. Yeah, I'm not real sure, to tell you the truth, but I mean, like, I haven't really, I'm just jumping on, you know what I mean? I know that she's going into hospital, Geraldine. I know she's going into hospital at the beginning of June. But sometimes she, yeah, has a few issues with her husband, but not being well as well. She hasn't messaged me, so I haven't been told anything. Okay, so I'm going to put those dimensionals on there. You love it? Annette says she loves it. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put those on there. I've got to work out how I'm going to glue that on, though. I'm thinking glue dots. I'm thinking I could do that twisty part with some glue dots. Glue dot there. And I'm going to do a glue dot on that one that will then cross over on that one. Let me see if that's going to work. I think it will. Look at that. We'll glue dot that there. And then these ones are going to sit up on top of that flower. So this has got a bit of dimension. So if you're actually planning on popping this through the post, you will definitely have to pay extra postage, that's for sure. I think I'm going to do it like that. How's that look? And then I think it just needs a bit of bling. I'm thinking a little bit of bling. All right. I'm feeling like I could probably go pearls here. So I'm thinking I could do a pearl in the middle of this flower here. A pearl in the middle of this flower down here. Oops, I've dropped my pearl. Don't drop the pearl. There. And I'm thinking maybe just randomly a pearl around the place on there. I'm thinking one here and maybe one down here. What do you think? An engineering degree is useful in designing cards, Geraldine, you think so? For us to know exactly where we should be placing things and how it's going to sit. Exactly. So there you go. First card using this gorgeous Blossoms in Bloom. So that is actually my first physical play with that bundle. So that's not bad. And thank you very much for the help in what color to use. So now we might move on to, I'll pop those dies back in there so I don't lose them. We might move on to the next bundle. So let me know, is it the first time that someone's been on here? Let me know if it's the first time that you've watched me live, or if you're a returning loyal person that watches me. I thank all the loyal people for watching me. It's so fantastic that I get people turning up and watching me each time I go live, which is great. So that's the Blossom in Bloom. This will be available in our online store on the 3rd of June, or you can pop it in a starter kit right now. So if you've been thinking about joining Stampin' Up and getting a discount on your products, you can join and pop this into your starter kit right now. This bundle is absolutely gorgeous. All right, we'll pop that over there and we'll move on to the Field of Flowers this time. I'll just pop my ribbon back away. So the Field of Flowers, I'm thinking maybe a white card base, and I'm thinking of doing something quite simple actually. So I'm going to grab just a Whisper White base, and I'll grab my paper trimmer. Okay, that goes in there. All right, sorry, I'm just cleaning up here. Okay, so I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and we'll do a Whisper White base. And I'm going to use the thick Whisper White so that we get a good sturdy card base. Yeah, I thought the gold was a nice little pop of colour, wasn't it? I was just wondering, why is my seat so cold? I was sitting on the pack of cardstock on my chair. I threw the pack of cardstock down on my chair and I'm like, why all of a sudden is the seat of my chair really cold? All right, so 5 3/4 by 8 inches. I always keep these pieces because these pieces are great for those really thin little sentiment layers that you do. And then I'm just going to score that at 4 inches because with Whisper White thick, it's nice to score so that your fold is really nice on your card. Now, we've scored here. So we've scored down into the card. So that means we've got the valley in our card. We fold against that valley to get a really nice fold. So the hill, the mountainside, is on the inside of your card. The valley is on the outside of your card. Now, the reason for that is you soften the fibers in the cardstock when you do the score line. And so then when you actually go to bend it, it stops the cracking from happening on the top of your card. All right. Anya said it's her first time live because the time difference is 4:45 in the, yes, too early in the morning. I know. I have been on quite early where this is actually like, it's nearly 1 o'clock here in the day for us at the moment. So I'm on later. I had great plans of turning up a lot earlier than this morning to go live, but it is what it is. And I'm here now. So I'm supposed to be making lots and lots of swap cards. And I thought I'll get on and I'll get a little bit of inspiration happening before I do the swap cards. So now I'm going to cut a Whisper White layer and I'm probably going to put a pop of color in behind. So I think I might do this one 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I might do an insert piece of 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. So that's for the front. This is for the insert. 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Now, if you haven't got a paper trimmer, you really need to pop this on your wish list. I'm telling you, our new Stampin' Up! Trimmer is awesome. We have a cutting blade. We have a scoring blade. It folds right out and cuts to 17 inches. I don't know whoever is going to have something as large as 17 inches to cut, but it does have that out there, and it is a super, super awesome paper trimmer. So if you don't have our new paper trimmer, that definitely needs to go onto your wish list. All right, so I I've got that for my insert, so I'm going to leave that up there so that I know that it's for the insert. I'm now going to stamp with this gorgeous border stamp. Now, is it going to go all the way along? No, I'm going to have to stamp it more than once. Anyway, I'll grab a block for that to go on. Is this one going to be big enough? Just big enough. Can you see that? It just fits on this block. Now, this block is size H. It just fits on. Ooh. Come off the desk. We'll try that again. The photopolymer stamps are so sticky. Ah, I'll put it in here and do it. Okay. I'm trying to get it right to the edge of my block. There we have it. All right, so I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to do it in a really, really nice bright color. I'm going to bring in my Pierce Mat again with my scrap piece of paper. And I think I'm going to do it in Granny Apple Green. I want this to be a really, the notification doesn't always work. I know, Geraldine, like sometimes I get an email saying that such and such is live on Facebook and it's like 2 hours after the event. And I do apologize, but I'm using Granny Apple Green here and I'm just going to line that up. I think I'm going to pop a ribbon along. Yeah, I think I'm going to pop a ribbon along the bottom. So I'm going to line that up, I think right there and stamp that down. Once again, this is the first time that I have, you do get the notification to watch, Linda. Yeah. You're going to play with this bundle today, Cheryl. So we have some gorgeous, cute little things. Now, it's whether I'm going to line this up to stamp here really well. And I'm going to bring it down here a bit so I can get my head more over it. And I'm sorry if my head goes in the camera here. Make sure that's inked up really well on that end. And I'm going to try and line that up and stamp on that end. Did I get it? Not bad. How did I go? Not bad. It makes you cranky that you don't get the notifications. All right, so now what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take this border punch and I'm going to grab some of those scrap pieces of the in colors that I had. I'm going to punch out some cute little flowers. So I'm going to do the first one. So you're going to get to see what this border punch looks like. Oh, and I wanted to keep those flowers. So you can see it's going to give you, if you wanted to pop it on a card, you could get like a really good, gorgeous border all the way along. But I actually want the little flowers. That's what I'm after. And the other thing is, okay, could I line the flowers up and punch the flowers? Because you all are going to want to see that, aren't you? So I've got to look at the way the punch is going to be. And then I've got to, I think I'll do it in Melon Mambo. Let's grab the flowers, which are here. And I'll try and line this up that we can punch out these flowers. Let's see what happens. Pop it on a block. Now, I've got to get my flowers just right. I think it's that. Is it that or is it that? When I punch it down, when I put it down on there, I think it's that. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. So I'm just going to stamp these little flowers. Just like that. I'm going to get it right on the edge of the cardstock. Okay, so we've got the cute little flowers. Now let's see if we can line this up. Will it line up? Yes, look at that. Are you ready, people? Look at these cute little flowers we're going to punch out. There. Okay, look at that. Cute little flowers. Okay, that one's not stamped. This one's stamped. That one's stamped. Okay, we should just use the stamped ones. I don't know where, oh, there's another stamped one. Okay. So we've got that. And then I think what I want to do is cut out some yellow flowers. So we might stamp the yellow as well. So I'll pop that one away. And I might grab, I think I'm going to go Mango Melody. Clean that off. Just grab my chamois. Line it up with the pink punched out piece. That's an idea. Look at that. Nope. Try it that way. Get it the way you punched it, Donna. That. Nah. Anyway, I'm going to just do what I did again. So I've worked that out, that it goes like that. The three little flowers on the bottom. So that's all we've got to remember is the three little flowers on the bottom. All right, so let's do this in Mango Melody. I'll do it like this. Seen it worked really well the other time. Mango Melody. There we go. Cute little flowers. And then we'll punch those out. Only problem is I need to, where did they go? There. There. You just line them up. And punch them out. I need them to punch straight down there. All right, so I've done that. Get rid of that ink so I don't get that all over me. I'm going to get rid of those two things so I don't get that all over me. All right. So they're all my coloured flowers. I think I'll just do that. I'll sit all them there. Okay, let's bring this back in here. So, what have we got in the stamp set as far as sentiments to pop on there? Thinking of you, a celebration. Okay, so I'm going to do the always up the top. One. That one there. And I think I'm going to do that in, I'm thinking Mango Melody. Sorry, Melon Mambo. Susan says you ordered that punch, you can't wait till it arrives. Yep. I think it's a really, really super cute punch. I'm just going to bring in my mat to make sure that I get this stamped properly. So always, I'm going to do always up here. Always. And then I'm thinking maybe the Mango Melody again, and I might do Thinking of You in Mango Melody. Grab another block. Thinking of You fit on that block? I think it will, yeah. Oh, I actually could do that smaller one. Yeah, one of those. For sure. Okay. Always Thinking of You. Down here. That's looking really crooked. Pop it on there. I'm popping it on my silicone mat up here to get it straight. I had it mounted really crooked, so always thinking of you. Look at that. Always thinking of you. Can you see that thinking of you? Did that come out clear enough? Always thinking of you. All right. Now, I think with these cute little flowers, I'm going to pop some onto my glue dots. And I might pop some onto some little baby dimensionals. So we've got the baby dimensionals here. Where did I put them? There they are. Okay, so I'm going to, the larger ones, I'm going to pop some baby dimensionals onto them. And the smaller ones I'll do on glue dots. All right, so we can do, are they going to fit? Yes. That. 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 And then these ones I will just pop onto the glue dots. So I'm just going to pick up with my putty end and just pop them into the glue dots. Look how easy that is. You need to take your pick tool. They are fantastic. I'll get it the right way. On there and there. All right, so let's get these flowers on this card. So these ones, I'm going to randomly place these around. So I'm going to pop one just here. One. Just here. Okay, let's do this little one. There. Cute. These are so super cute. Okay, I might pop another big yellow flower there. I know, I'm up to 108. I'm doing well, aren't I? That's because of all of you ladies sharing and gentlemen sharing my video. It so helps me get out there to people and reach more people. I'm going to pop that one there, and I think I'm going to pop that pink one just here. How super cute is that? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, so now I feel like I want to go with the beautiful Magenta Madness ribbon, because we need to make this look really, really cute. So I'm thinking the ribbon can go along here. Look at that. 113 now it's telling me, Geraldine. Beautiful. Doesn't that just, like, look at that. Doesn't that just make it pop? Absolutely stunning. All right. I'm super excited about this bit. Okay, so I'm going to pop some double-sided tape on the back of those. And we will take that backing off. Okay, so we'll pop that ribbon around. Let me get it the right way. That way. Okay, so we're going to go like that. and just like that. You know, I'm actually looking at the Magenta Madness now here with the Mango Melody and with the Granny Apple Green, and it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. When I looked at it on its own, I was like, that's a bit too bright and a bit too out there. But when you see that, like, yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. All right, so we need to get that onto the front of our card. Now, I'm thinking I want a layer of Magenta Madness in behind that. Let me see if I can get it out of this piece here. I'm just going to leave that turned up there so I don't stick it on my desk, because we can't wreck the new desk. All right. So if I did that one at 3.5, I could do this one at 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. Let's see what this looks like. In behind that. Yes. Okay. So I'll use my liquid Tombow to glue that on. So we have some super, super exciting brand new products coming on the 3rd of June. I am telling you, this brand new catalog is absolutely stunning. All right, look at that. Now, does that not give it that pop? Look at that. What do you think, people? Give me the thumbs up. If you like that, give me the thumbs up, because I'm thinking that's pretty stinking cute as far as I'm concerned. Pretty stinking cute. All right, we'll pop that up onto some dimensionals. And don't be scared to use your dimensionals. Don't be scared to pop a few of them on there. We have to be dimensional proud. We have to make sure that we've got lots and lots of dimension happening on our cards, because honestly, that is the wow factor. When you're actually getting dimension in your cards, it really adds the wow factor. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the claps, Helen. Thank you. That's super cute. All right, so we're going to pop that on the front. And of course, we definitely need a bow, because you know me and my bows. Okay, so that will tie a super cute bow here, which is just going to make that that extra added beauty. Thank you, everyone. You're too kind. All right. Not bad for crafting on the fly, hey? You've been using your dimensionals more and more, Geraldine. Have I turned you into a dimensional addict? All right, so look at that. Okay, so as usual, my go-to to pop my bows on is a little tiny bit of double-sided tape straddling both the ribbon and the cardstock. Pick off that backing and pop your ribbon down into that, your bow down into that, and it will make your bow sit exactly where you want it to sit. And I think I might just trim that a little bit. And I've got my world's worst scissors here today. So that's looking pretty cute. Now, if I could find my in-colored dots, I would use them. But, you know, as usual, I have moved everything. I'm trying to find those type of things. Do I have enough? Oh, here you go. I have a packet here. Because I'm thinking it needs a little bit more bling just to make it look pretty. I hit the ball out of the park, Bobby. Really? Thank you. All right. So this is going to make it look even better. You know, I'm going to stamp the insert as well because I want to do a little bit of an insert, because I know that a lot of the time you see people, they create these cards and you don't ever see what we put on the inside. I always put an insert in my card. I never not put an insert in my card, but sometimes on my videos I don't do it. So let's stamp the insert because I want you to definitely see the whole workings of what I do when it comes to my cards. I'm now trying to find my scrap piece of paper that I had, which, as usual, things get piled on top and it disappears, but I'll use this one. Sorry, I apologize for the fact that there's things on this, but I'm just going to pop that under there. Going to bring back in the Granny Apple Green, and I'll ink up that cute little row of flowers. I'm going to go right down to the bottom this time because I want it to be right on the edge, like that. And then I think I'm going to ink these up in Melon Mambo, and I'm just going to stamp them so we can see what the stamped flowers look like on it as well. Because after all, we need to see exactly how they go. Do we need to go that way or do we need to go that way? Well, I'm feeling like it needs to be this way and it needs to be down a little bit, and I need to pop them. Where are they going to go? You know what? I'm just going to go and stamp them. And that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so don't try and line them up, people. Just stamp them. Look at that. How cute does that look? Do we want to decorate an envelope as well? Of course we do. Because we want this to look absolutely stunning. So we're going to decorate an envelope as well as we go. All right. We'll go again. So I might, this time on the envelope, I'll either muff this up or it'll look really nice. I'm going to do that. I'm then going to do the Melon Mambo, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to clean that off, and I might do Mango Melody, and I'm just going to float a couple of flowers around a little bit different and see if this works. Either I muff it up or I don't. You weren't keen on the magenta, but now I've changed your opinion. I know. I was a bit the same, Cara. I was honestly a bit the same. I was like, I don't know whether I really like that color. Everyone was raving about it, and I was like, I don't know whether I like it or not. Okay, so I'm going to put those ones in there. So look at that. So we've got now like multicolored flowers in there, which is super cute. All right, so we've got that on our envelope. So I'll pop this. I'm going to get these ink pads out of the way so I don't get ink all over me. And then I will pop that insert inside. So was this stamp set on your wish list? That's the question I want to ask you. Was it on your wish list? And if it wasn't, is it now on your wish list? Have I changed your mind on this stamp set? So it's got the gorgeous border punch, and I will probably bring you another video showing you how to use the border punch as in a border. But I just was like, I wanted to have a bit of a play with this. But that's looking really pretty. It's a super cute, easy card. Like there's nothing over dramatic about it. But I'm going to now pop some of these around. I think I'm going to use the bumblebee ones as well. What do you think? How's that? Not too bad. And we've got a matching envelope to go with it. So you could make a set of these and give them to somebody as a gift. I think would be absolutely super fantastic. So So I hope you enjoyed that crafting session. So I'm up to 119. So that's pretty good to see 119 people watching. So I'll bring in the other card that I did. So I did this gorgeous card here using the Blossoms in Bloom. So the Blossoms in Bloom stamp set with this one, which is gorgeous, and the beautiful Field of Flowers with this one. It will brighten someone's day, won't it? I agree. I think it's super, super awesome. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that crafting session. And if these products are not on your wish list, are they now on your wish list? And as I said, you can purchase any of these products right now in your starter kit. You get to choose $239 worth, $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. So $235 and you only pay $169, and then you get 20% discount after that until at least the end of October, no matter what. So if you don't make the quarterly amounts, you've got it until at least the end of October, 20% off all your crafting products. So if you're interested in that, my phone number has been on the screen the whole time, 0421725015. If you want to go and check out over on my website, which is donnagray.stampinup.net, you can check out what's available online, and you can also join over there. You just click the join the fun now. If you want to, I just want to actually show you, I'll share my screen and I'll just show you how we can do that. Just wait until I get up my website and I'll show you exactly how we can find it. So I'm going to go here. I'm just going to show you the steps, because a lot of people actually don't know how to physically join and how easy it is to join. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see exactly how to do it. So we've got here. So this is my website. This is my personal website. So this is stampingwithdonnag.com. And if you click on, I need to move my face here. If you click on join my team, is a page that comes up. Now it tells you all about what are the benefits of joining Stampin' Up. It tells you how, if you wanted to run it as a business, that you can earn an incentive trip, which I have now earned my 3rd incentive trip with Stampin' Up, and I've only been with Stampin' Up for 4 years, but I do run it as a business, and that is something that if you put the hard work in and the hard effort in, that you may be able to achieve in the future. It also tells you what benefits you get. So awesome new starter kits to join your the Wild Heart Crafters team. Do you want 20% discount off all your craft items? Do you want to make a little money to help or buy your crafting products? No lock-in contract. This is the deal for you. The starter kit is always a very good deal. It's $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. Plus you get a guaranteed 20% discount for a minimum of 4 months or longer, depending on when you join. So it's a great deal. And all you need to do, I've actually got a video here all about joining Stampin' Up and all about what it's done for me. It's an older video, but and here I have a thing that says it is important who you join up with. Now, the reason why I say that, it is important who you join up with, because you need to get out of your team leader what you want out of your team leader. You need to be able to be getting the support that you need, the direction that you need out of your team leader. And believe you me, I spend a lot of time with my team. So I definitely make sure that my team is well looked after. We have a Facebook group that we all communicate within. And as well as being a part of my team, you get access to my online class videos, my Stamps Club videos. After you've placed your first order, you will get access to all of these videos and things per month. It's about $158 per month that you would need to spend. And all you need to do is see where it says here, click here to join. If you click there, it will take you to my website. And we click on join. Once you click on join, it says here all about, again, This is Stampin' Up, telling you what you can get for your money. And all you do now is click on Join Now. So I'm just going to run through a couple of things here, what you need to do. This is the IDA agreement, the Independent Demonstrator Agreement. Now, the Independent Demonstrator Agreement is that you consent to having your bank details available so that they can deposit the money into your bank if they need to, or they can take money out of your account if it's to pay for your website. They don't take money out of your account without messaging you beforehand. So you actually say acknowledge to that. This one here is the Demonstrator Agreement, Stampin' Up Australia policy. Now, that Demonstrator Agreement, it says that is effective on today's date, and it tells you everything about what being a demonstrator is, what are the rules, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. So you can read through that Demonstrator Agreement, and then you click Acknowledge, and then you scroll down and you say Continue. So then it says here, choose your starter kit value. So you click on that little button there that says starter kit, and it says, do you have Stampin' Rewards starter kit code? Now, the only way that you would have one of these codes would be if you actually had hosted a party and you have host rewards that are owing to you. You can use those host rewards and cash them in towards your starter kit. If you don't, which most people don't, you just say no, and then you say apply. Now, it says here, choose your free business pack. So you get a free business pack. You get a pack of catalogs, you get order forms, you get sign up forms, you get invitations to send people if you want to do a party. You do not have to do a party if you don't want to. But if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But always click that because you get catalogs to be able to place out. So now here it says build your starter kit. So you can actually search for products. If you look here, you can see all the products and the pictures, and you can search through one page to another. So say we want to add the Path of Petals to it. We say add. Now you will see the total change here. Over here it did say 235. It'll say 179. We may want to add very vanilla card note cards and bases. We say add. So we do that and we press continue. Oh, sorry, we keep going until we've got the 235. Let me see if I can scroll through and get something that's worth a fair bit of money. You loved my demo on the new sets, the in color card combo for card bases, cinnamon and jade. Okay, so we might want to add this. We'll say add. We'll say add. Let me see what we're up to. We're still up to 148. Let's scroll through to another page and we'll add something else. We'll add that one. We'll add that one. We're up to 76.50. So we keep going. We scroll through and we get something else. I'm not saying this is what you're going to. I'm just trying to add up so that we can get to the further bit. That one there. We now have $6.50 left, and I don't actually think that dimensionals will be able to get for that. So let's type in dimensionals for $6. Search. Come on, search. Let's say adhesive. Anyone got the number for dimensionals so that we could do it? Let's go there and search. Here we go. Okay. $9. $8, $4.90. Let's do Monster Bash. We're going to do that. And that's all we're going to do. So we've got $1.60 left, and I won't find anything for $1.60. Then I'm going to say continue. Okay. Then you just type in your legal first name, legal last name, your email address. Now, the one thing here is, and it does say down here preferred name. So say you've got a legal first name that's a long name and you want to be called, say your name is Susan and you want to be called Sue. You just type in here preferred name Sue. you click female, you go over here, you add your email. Now, here is the main thing where a lot of people get confused. When you put in the daytime phone number, you don't actually physically have to put the daytime. You need a home phone number. It's got a little red asterisk here. So what you do is you type in your home phone number, but can you see how it says the combination of crosses here? It says 2 space 4 space 4. That is how you have to type your phone number in. So say I type my phone number 04 2172 space 5015. So can you see that? And then see how it does the tick mark beside it? It says tick. That is correct. So you go through, you pop your birth date in, you pop your mailing address in. You don't have to put your driver's license in. You don't have to put an ABN number. So you say no to registering for GST. Is your spouse going to be a supporting demonstrator if you're going to do anything like that? You press continue, and then it will get to the payment page. When it gets to the payment page, you just have to put your payment details in, your credit card number in, and click it and submit it, and you are joined up. So the main thing what you need to see is at the top of the page, you need to see up here, right up the very top here, you can see that it says Donna Gray, that you're shopping with Donna Gray, so that you're joining with Donna Gray. So that is the main thing, making sure that when you go to join, that you make sure that my name is up the top there. But that is as easy as that is. So you can type in to my website, which is donnagray.stampinup.net. You can click on the join and go straight ahead and go in and join. So the main thing what you need to do is make sure that you've got your starter kit picked out, the amount of products that you want to choose, the $235 that you want to choose. You will only pay $169, and that will get delivered to your doorstep freight free. And then the very next time after you've set up your demonstrator portal, which I normally walk through with my new team members, I walk them through setting up your demonstrator portal, and that is as simple as putting in your account details. That's all you need to do. Once you've put in your account details and you've filled out the agreements and things, then you go straight ahead and you do a demonstrator order, and you get 20% off all of your purchases while ever you stay current. So you do have to pay, you do have to buy $467 worth of product every 3 months. Because we're part of the way through this quarter at the moment, you get the remainder of this quarter, which our quarter ends at the end of June, and you get the whole next quarter to make that first quarterly amount. And you know what? If you don't make that quarterly amount, they give you a month of pending that you still get 20% discount. And if you still don't make it after that, you just lose your discount and go back to being a customer of mine again, and you just don't get 20% discount, or you purchase the starter kit again and join up again. It's as simple as that. So there is nothing to be afraid of. There's no penalties for if you don't make those quarterly amounts. There's no penalties for not reaching those quarterly amounts. If you have any questions and you're thinking about joining, please don't hesitate to contact me. I would be happy to help you out. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions that you may have. It is really, really easy. If you live in another country and you're thinking about joining, and what I have said to you has made your decision that you definitely want to do it, please reach out to me, but reach out to me via email, and I will put you on to some of my friends that I know overseas. I know demonstrators in Canada, the UK, the US. I know demonstrators just about everywhere. So please let me know, and I can put you in contact with somebody when you decide to do it, if you're not living here in Australia. But if you live in Australia, I'd love to have you as part of my Wild Heart Crafters. And if you're not interested in joining, then you can wholly and solely shop with me and buy these gorgeous products, and they will be available on the 3rd of June, which is super, super exciting. It is next Wednesday, I think our catalog goes live. If you do not have one of these catalogs in your hot little hands, please let me know. I would be happy to send you out one if you don't already have a demonstrator. Everybody that has purchased through my online store has got their own catalog sent out to them. If you don't have a demonstrator and you're looking for someone to buy through, I would be more than happy to help you out. And I would be happy to pop one in the post for you today. So please reach out to me as well. You'll see in most of my videos there's a sign up form for being able to do that. I'm also doing a online catalog launch party over on Facebook. If you want to be a part of that, it costs you $20 to join. And for that $20, you will get a gift from me at the end of the month. There will be ordering specials over there. I will be doing lots of videos showing you all of the new products, demonstrating the new products. It will go for the whole month of June. I will have a host code that you can pop in when you do your online orders. And if you are totally scared about doing online orders and using a computer and getting on the internet, please call me and I would be happy to pop your order in over the phone. I do that for many of my customers. I am happy to help you out however you need the help. So thank you everyone for hanging in there and watching today, and I will be back on hopefully 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, if not before. You never know. I'm probably going to be able to jump on a few other days as well, if not here on Facebook. So everyone, have a lovely day. I will catch you all later.